The most recognized source of hip-hop and R&B on the planet. This is the EMillio EgBar Show. Real hip-hop and R&B.
We currently have 327 of y'all watching this right now. Can we get to 330? Want to say thank you to everybody who is making this possible by supporting what we are doing over here on the EMillio EgBar Show. And as promised, ladies and gentlemen, we have tonight's album review. And here tonight, we're going to be taking a listen to Blame One and Preed One's brand new project right here called Roadmap, ladies and gentlemen. And to break it down, to give you a little bit of an insight of how we work the previews over here on the EMillio EgBar Show, we take your project, we listen to the whole entire thing from, beginning to end. Then we'll pick 3 songs out of it that we like the most, and then once we do, we will play them here on the show and let you know what we think about it. And we also want to hear from you, the listeners out there as well. So I'm excited to get into this one, and I hope everybody out there is excited to hear from it as well. So let's go ahead and start things off. And up next, man, this is the first song, and this one right here is called Feeling Blessed. We're taking a look at Roadmap by Blame One and Preed One here tonight on the EMillio EgBar Show, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go.
This is where the real hip-hop lives. The EMillio EgBar Show. 100% real hip-hop and R&B.
I got almost everything I need and I want. Most of the time I'm pretty happy, that's not even a front. I live humbly and work hard, no time to be lazy, cause everything going on in the earth is hella crazy. And my kids and my lady rely on my opinion, so even when I'm tired, I'ma drop a little wisdom, cause my vision is always betterness. Through togetherness, elevate to higher heights, flights that are featherless. Bliss is a stereotype that we can take down. Every now and then I gotta have a mental breakdown. I make sounds for everyday folks going through it. We can feel separated, we're better as a unit. I'm a student till the day I return to dust particles. Too many opinions are online and articles are written and biased, so I learn from my day to day and talk to people in person instead of stay away. Cause did you know social living is the best of kind, where you love your neighbor, feel peace and at rest, feeling blessed cause you pull your brother up when he's down. These are the times that I really take pride in my town. Cause yo, did you know social living is the best of kind, where you love your neighbor, feel peace and at rest, feeling blessed cause you pull your brother up when he's down. These are the times that I really take pride in my town.
EgBar Show.
Decide what's real and what's a matter of pride. I never had to find the truth because I had it inside. Just had to excavate it, waited for symbols and signs. I'm kryptonite for all of those who say it's simple to rhyme. It's simple to rhyme for those who simple songs lack substance. Tends to compile the feelings of an event. Sometimes I feel spent with no reason to think. Slapping bones on my patio with trees and a drink. Vinyl playing roots reggae just to ease my thoughts. And you ain't gotta act hard the way the G's was taught, cause everybody got emotion, we just bottle it. And ain't a damn thing changing from a hollow tip. So when I spit, I just come from the heart and let it loose. I'm released from the noose on the tracks pre-produced. The truth is I really just learn from my day to day and talk to people in person instead of stay away. Cause did you know social living is the best of kind, where you love your neighbor, feel peace and at rest, feeling blessed cause you pull your brother up when he's down. These are the times that I really take pride in my town. Cause yo, did you know social living is the best of kind, where you love your neighbor, feel peace and at rest, feeling blessed cause you pull your brother up when he's down. These are the times that I really take pride in my town. I don't make songs you black out and drink at the club to. Making songs for the spirit and the people that love you, and those who got a hard heart but trying to make a new start. I got you little brother on the real, this is true art. When I depart, let my thoughts turn into raindrops to cleanse weary souls to the day that the pain stops. Gain crowds from every seed I sold in the past. Started out as one root and now the forest is vast with innovation. I'm talking about mental liberation, not only for self, but it's the type you give a nation in need, full of hatred and greed. But we can stop it if we reevaluate what's great from what's toxic. Cause the bars I write is more than stars and stripes. It's just a global community that can feel job light. So despite the fright, I just learn from my day to day and talk to people in person instead of stay away. Cause did you know social living is the best of kind, where you love your neighbor, feel peace and at rest, feeling blessed cause you pull your brother up when he's down. These are the times that I really take pride in my town. Cause yo, did you know social living is the best of kind, where you love your neighbor, feel peace and at at rest. Feeling blessed cause you pull your brother up when he's down. These are the times that I really take pride in my town.
The most recognized source of hip-hop and R&B on the planet. This is the EMillio EgBar Show. Real hip-hop and R&B.
Oh yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I see Joe Mika's out there tuned in and watching the EMillio EgBar Show. She said that one right there was nice and smooth. Shout out to you, Joe Mika. Shout out to everybody out there that's tuned in and currently watching this live broadcast presentation of the EMillio EgBar Show. And here we are now in our album preview segment, and we're taking a listen to Roadmap here by Blame One and Preed One here tonight. And that was song number one. That one right there was called Feeling Blessed. And up next, folks, we got song number two. This one right here is called Rain. And speaking about rain, man, the weather has been real crazy here in New York City. We've been having single-digit weather, ice cold, snow, freezing, I don't know, whatever kind of weather. And now we got rain and we got 50-degree weather. I don't know what's going on with Mother Nature. But with that being said, folks, here's Rain by Blame One. Keep it locked here on the EMillio EgBar Show.
This is your number one choice. Your choice of the internet. With today's hottest hits. Yesterday's favorite. The EMillio EgBar Show.
Children home from the hospital on a rainy day. Tears of joy from my eye is what I came to say. I don't care what society believes, cause every time it rains my anxiety relieves. Cause it helps the trees, leaves to grow till ain't no stopping them. Watching them just turn around and give us extra oxygen. They box it in and say it represents sorrow, but I feel it bears the promise of hope, a new tomorrow. And it helps me to relax, cause the pattern always soothes me. Have some one-on-one, read a novel, watch a movie. Remember that I must make time for mental clarity, a spiritual relief, and a transcendental therapy. The sun loves it too, you should see the day after. The air feels cleaner, much greener in the pasture. So when it rains, somehow it all makes sense. I just spread my arms wide and let myself
EMillio EgBar Show, blazing hot.
You won't find me complaining. I just take these problems of life until they run dry. Till then I'll be looking up to the sky, cause I'm all up in the rain. Yeah, I'm all up in the rain. You won't find me complaining. I just take these problems of life until they run dry. Till then I'll be looking up to the sky. I know that times feel tougher than we care to admit. It's like every time I suffer, I ain't sharing the shit. I got layer on layer to find self. I peel back, reveal stacks of false information for real facts to bloom. Many people assume instead of searching, which leads to entitlement and prolongs the hurting for certain. That's why I try to pull back the curtain, cause everything we've done so far just ain't working. Still too much pain, too much living in vain. Some days I walk around and just want it to rain. I feel cleansed, forgetting that I gotta make ends. Until my family make amends, or call up my friends, because I tend to a lot of things that go unaccounted for. But see, I asked for the rain, so it's bound to pour. And when it does, somehow it all makes sense. I just spread my arms wide and let myself get drenched up in the rain. Well, I'm all up in the rain. You won't find me complaining. I just take these problems of life until they run dry. Till then I'll be looking up to the sky, cause I'm all up in the rain. Yeah, I'm all up in the rain. You won't find me complaining. I just take these problems of life until they run dry. Till then I'll be looking up to the sky.
Oh yeah, ladies and gentlemen, song number two here on our album preview of Roadmap here on the EMillio EgBar Show. That one right there was called Rain. And let me tell you, man, I am not no stranger to a good rainy day, man. I love rain. But with that being said, folks, let me know if you're loving that record. Hit us up. Let us know. Jump in the comments. Hit us up all over social media at the EMillio EgBar Show. And I want to remind each and every one of you out there that's tuned in and listening right now, if you happen to miss the EMillio EgBar Show streaming live on a Friday night or some of our other nights that we are featured on affiliate networks, then check us out And take us with us wherever you go by going over to soundcloud.com/the EMillio EgBar Show to check out your favorite past and present episodes of the hottest hip hop and R&B show this side of the net. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, it's now time to get into our third and final song from off of Roadmap here. And we're taking a listen to this next joint, and it is called Don't Give Up. And I want to definitely make sure I dedicate this to everybody out there who's going through some sort of struggle right now. I want y'all all to stay encouraged out there, and please, whatever you do, under no circumstances, do not give up. Keep it locked right here, y'all. It's the EMillio EgBar Show. Let's go.
The EMillio EgBar Show, with another long stretch of today's hottest hits and your all-time favorites. The EMillio EgBar Show.
Now, man, I made it this far. At one point, I was walking to work without a car 4 miles a day while it was 90 degrees with no breeze. I was thankful for the air that I breathe. Passing homeless that be living in tents under the overpass. You wonder if they need help, don't even go to ask. Just let your action be the savior himself. Sometimes it's like I'm nailed to the cross. That's how I felt when I was under heavy pressure, deep in desperation, giving every dollar I'm making back to Satan's system, man. But listen, G, I know it ain't right. Doing crime at night, never going out without a fight. So I be wildin' sometimes, let it out at the gym, or maybe juicing gin. Emotion I'm producing within bubbles over. And even when I'm sober, there's a sadness, trying to make my way up out this monetary madness.
Never give up. Hey, don't you give up. Can you really hear me? Don't you give up. Never give up. We got so much to do and so much to learn. It's time we all get together. Never give up. 'Cause life ain't promised tomorrow. It don't last forever. No, better stay far from them sorrows.
The EMillio EgBar Show.
I had a lot, even more than I need. Best believe I had to struggle many times a day. So I feed my mind daily with a positive resource, just to reinforce my course and never be lost. I seen it all, not with the retina, but with the other eye. Iller than a caterpillar turn into a butterfly. Everyday miracles in front of your face, and we're floating in space, worried about the paper we chase. Can't erase the way the system is set without being a threat. So I try to be a good person, as good as it gets. No need for getting upset, that's a lost cause. Hearing only words of wisdom about the false jaws. Though I fall off and fail, I know how to prevail. Enemies in comparison pale. Tell my man just that we gon' make it. And I don't know exactly what it is we got, but I know it's sacred.
Never give up. Hey, don't you give up. Can you really hear me? Don't you give up. Never give up. We got so much to do and so much to learn. It's time we all get together. Never give up. 'Cause life ain't promised tomorrow. It don't last forever. No, better stay far from them sorrows and get your act together.
Don't give up on me now, John. I just barely ascended. Gotta get the planet back to the way that you intended. I'm not offended that my flaws are my sins. I'm trying to make amends every time I'm calling within. And I'ma put it all to action. I just need more time. Gotta finish what I started. Let the stars align in my favor. We all needing a savior, but you gave us the tool. Even when I'm feeling abused, I refuse to lose. I'm not here for the moment of glory. I'm trying to write my own ending to the whole world story. This world is for me, but the evil man corrupted it. Knowing you created it and thinking they abducted it. So when the bolts of light up the sky and the thunder clap, no wonder that it's I and I that's still here, still revere what is sacred and pure. And if you got my back, I know I'm gonna make it for sure.
Never give up. Hey, don't you give up. Can you really hear me? Don't you give up. Never give up. We got so much to do and so much to learn. It's time we all get together. 'Cause life ain't promised tomorrow.
The EMillio EgBar Show. All hits. 24/7.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, if you listening to that one right there and you don't feel motivated and you don't feel like, you know, this is not a time to give up, then I don't know what to say for you, man. I really don't. But I hope that one right there was able to lift somebody's spirits here tonight, as we just got finished listening to Don't Give Up by Blame One and Preed One here tonight on the EMillio EgBar Shows. We just got finished taking a listen to their brand new album called Roadmap, and I'm definitely digging that one right there, man. I just love the soulful production on it. I love the lyricism, and above all things, man, I love just the words of encouragement and the message of positivity that they're spreading throughout that one, man. We hear a lot of rap that talks about gunplay and sex and drug use and all that stuff, but sometimes it feels really good to just sit down for a second and listen to a good feel-good record, man, and that's what we like to share here on the EMillio EgBar show. So with that one right there, I definitely say that is a must cop for anybody out there who really consider themselves a real hip-hop head. Go get that, add it to your collection of hip-hop and R&B. If you have not yet done so, you would definitely thank me.
The most recognized source of hip-hop and R&B on the planet. This is the EMillio EgBar Show. Real hip-hop and R&B.